Hi everyone, in this video you'll learn what are PHP functions and how they are used. The existence of functions in PHP makes it a very strong programming language. With over 1,000 built-in functions and the ability to create custom ones, PHP offers extensive flexibility and power for developers. They can be directly called within a script to accomplish specific tasks. Custom functions. In addition to the built-in PHP functions, you can also create your own functions. A function is a block of statements that can be reused multiple times within a program. Functions do not execute automatically when a page loads. A function is executed only when it is called. Creating a function. A user-defined function is declared by starting with the keyword function, followed by the function's name. A function name must begin with a letter or an underscore. Function names are not case-sensitive. Choose a name for the function that clearly describes its purpose. Here's an example function, where greet user is the function name. The opening curly brace marks the start of the function code, and the closing curly brace marks the end. This is the code, which runs when this function is called. Call a function. To call the function, simply write its name followed by parentheses. As you can see in this code. And you can see the output here. Function arguments. Information can be passed to functions through arguments, which are similar to variables. Arguments are listed after the function name within parentheses. For instance, the function displayFullName takes one argument fname. Here we are calling this function multiple times by providing different argument values. And you can see in this output that the argument value is utilized in this function here. Multiple arguments. You can define multiple arguments by separating them with commas, like this. Here we have a function displayInfo having two arguments fname and birthyear. Here we are calling this function multiple times by providing different argument values. And you can see in this output that the arguments values are utilized in this function here. Default argument value. To pass a default argument value, set it directly inside the parentheses, like this. Here the min-width parameter has a default value of 100, meaning, if no value is passed when calling the function, the default value of 100 is used. As you can see in this output. Returning values. To have a function return a value, use the return statement, like this. This statement will return this value when this function is called, like this. And you can see the output here. Passing arguments by reference. In PHP, arguments are typically passed by value, meaning a copy of the value is used within the function. This copy prevents direct modification of the original variable passed to the function. However, when a function argument is passed by reference, any changes made to the argument directly affect the original variable that was passed in. Now we'll look at an example. Here is an example where we are passing arguments by reference. To pass a function argument as reference, we need to use the ampersand character. Like this. Here the argument value is incremented by 10 each time this function is called, like this. As you can see in this output. Variable number of arguments. By prefixing the function parameter with the splat operator, the function can accept a variable number of arguments. This type of function is known as a variadic function. Now we'll look at an example. This is an example of a function that accepts a variable number of arguments. Here the splat character is used to allow this function to accept an indefinite number of arguments. It calculates and returns the total sum of these numbers, as shown in this output. You can only have one argument with variable length, and it has to be the last argument. You will encounter an error if the variadic argument is not positioned as the last argument in the function's parameter list. For example, here it is not the last argument, so an error will be shown. PHP is a loosely typed language. PHP dynamically assigns a data type to variables based on their values, without requiring explicit declaration. This flexibility allows operations such as adding a string to an integer without generating an error. Starting from PHP 7, type declarations were introduced, offering the ability to specify the expected data type when defining a function. Enabling strict type declaration ensures that PHP throws a fatal error if there is a mismatch in data types. To enforce strict type checking, you must include declare strict types equals 1 at the very beginning of your PHP file. In this function, we specify the data type of these arguments. Here we are passing both an integer and a string to this function, and here you can see in this output that an error is shown. PHP return type declarations. Type declaration for the return statement is also supported. Similar to type declarations for function arguments, enabling strict mode will result in a fatal error if there's a return type mismatch. To specify a return type for a function, add a colon followed by the type just before the opening curly brace when declaring the function. You can specify a different return type than the argument types, but ensure that the actual return value matches the specified return type. As you can see in this code, the argument's type is float and the return type is integer, although the result of this function call is float. But here we are converting the return value to an integer to match the return type. So, the function works without an error, as you can see in this output. This was all about PHP functions. Please check the video description for more information. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorial videos.